As an academic writer, you're probably familiar with setting goals, like by the end of this month, I want to submit this manuscript or finish this chapter, but you might be less familiar with setting intentions, like I want to work on this section in a calm and deliberate way. Goals are about achieving something out there in the future, whereas intentions are about proactively and consciously choosing how you want to go about reaching a goal. Intentions, in a sense, flavor the way that we go about acting in the world. So this week in our co-working community, the academic writer's space, our theme for all of our writing retreats is intention. So here are 5 tips for you of how you can work with intention. Number 1, set your intentions based in your current reality. Your intentions are going to be so much more potent and powerful if they're grounded in the current internal and external reality that you're experiencing. So if I show up to work, for example, where I'm pretty dysregulated and stressed and overwhelmed, it's probably going to serve me to have an intention, for example, that is to soothe and comfort myself as I work, to pause as needed and settle myself. That way I'm not going into my work too stressed, too rattled, and unable to work effectively. So you're going to find yourself in any given moment in a particular condition, in a particular external environment based on what's happening in your life. Allow your reality to actually inform the intentions. So the intentions are specifically designed for you and what's going on right now, so that the odds that you can move out from where you find yourself and then work effectively will go up because you specifically designed the intention based on your current reality. Number 2, set intentions over a short duration of time. It can be hard to stay connected to an intention if it's just one intention for the entire day. But if I set an intention and I say, for the next 30 minutes while I work with this data, my intention is to be methodical, is to work in a peaceful way, to take my time. And I know I'm just doing that for 30 minutes. It's going to be easier to align my behavior with the intention. Number 3, reinforce your intentions. It can be easy for an intention to go right out of your head right after you set it, and then you find yourself an hour later and you can't even remember what the intention was that you set. So when you come up with an intention that feels like it will serve you well, write it down on a piece of paper, on a Post-it note. You can take a Sharpie and write it in the palm of your hand if you like. Keep checking in with it, letting it inform and guide how you go about engaging with your work. Revise your intentions. That's number 4. Your intentions do have an expiration date. An intention that served you this morning or yesterday may no longer serve you because we and our external world are constantly changing, and we want our intentions to be served by what's going on in our new current reality that was different when we set our last intention. And number 5, set intentions that are about supporting you, not fixing you. You are not broken. Now, it is true that you might be operating in an academic context that's less than healthy, where there's unconscious behavior, people who abuse their power, people who are unaware of what it's like to be on the receiving end of how they interact or mentor. You might be under financial duress in your program. You might be, if you're a graduate student, be in a situation where you're not getting the mentoring that you need, or there's some kind of adversarial relationship. You don't need to be fixed, but what you probably need is to be actively supported to engage with your work in the challenging context in which you're operating. And one way to get that support from inside ourselves is to actively set intentions that are designed to encourage, nourish, nurture, take care of, activate in a healthy way, and help us move forward even though the context we are in is challenging. I am so looking forward this week with all of you to talking about intentions, setting intentions together, borrowing intentions from each other, and learning and coming to see how it is that working with intention can be a way to ongoingly, on a day-to-day basis, actively support ourselves to do the difficult things that are required to be in academia. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Zoom. Thanks so much. And if you have never tried co-working with me and our other facilitators, anybody can sign up for a free week on our website, theacademicwriterspace.com. We'll be so happy to co-work with you. See you on Zoom, everybody.